So hi YouTube, it's me again. In this episode of our little series of discussing the distortion of tube amps, particular this one, AB push-pull tube amps. The tubes may differ, the power may differ a lot, but in general they are all the same. I need to be careful with this. It's getting hot. I'm touching the tubes. Okay, anyway. I just done a little drawing here of the section we will talk in this video. Okay. The section over here is the phase splitter and the plate resistance of 47k, and this stacked resistor or splitted cathode resistor, which consists of 1k for the negative bias for the grid to operate the tube, and this one here is the, you can tweak it to the 47k resistor, because in theory this one and this one have to be equal, otherwise you end up with this one here, the in between harmonics, and I already tweaked it to lowest possible. And now I put this, if I get the screw inside here. Ah, come on. Light is not enough. Oh, okay, here we go. I selected the multi-turn trim pot because it's very sensitive with respect to the resistor and its corresponding output AC output signal. Okay, let's lower the resistance. Here we go. Oh, this is minimum, and let's raise it again. You see what happened? I increase, and now a little decrease the amplification of the low side tube, and therefore increasing the dismatching, and therefore having more distortion in the output signal. So I put it down to the least possible, minimum possible. Oh, come on, slightly back. I think that's the point here. Okay, and we now switch this off. So maybe it's getting a little better, I don't know, just check it. Like this. So next thing is what this distortion is doing with our sound. Therefore we got the well-known 1 kHz sinusoidal signal present. I need to run this again, put the speaker, and we're already familiar with this. Nice tune. And we do the whole thing again. Okay, here we go. Other way around. Increase the gain. Here we go. It's just like you put another tone on top of the 1 kHz. And that's what we're just doing here. Add another tone. This one here is riding. So put it back. So And now I just stop the video here. I'll be right back, just a moment. So here we go again, and we just want to have some music instead of the well-known 1 kilohertz. Okay, here we go. Just a little distortion, I add some more. Okay, and let's see. Ah, you can hear it. I think you can hear it, what I'm doing here. So, I've just turned it fully to its minimum, and now I go fully to the max. Wait. Here we go again. You see the low side has much more gain than the high side. And when I'm going back here. Oops. Oh, here we go again. Oh, it's more equal, but it's not as easy to tweak it with the music signal. It's better to tweak it with a sinusoidal one tone, single tone, because you can see much useful information within the frequency response versus amplitude or spectrum with the mixed signal. Therefore we just switched over to the 1K signal again. Here we go. Oh yeah. Here we go. A little bit more. I think this should do. To put this all the way down. Oh, here we go. And this is it. Now we need to discuss. I put the speaker away. Now we need to discuss why this is changing. In theory, this would be fully down inside here. But you know, practically you can only have it to the lowest possible, but it won't go away fully because both tubes have to be identical, but this is in no way possible to manufacture them complete identical, because if you just have one grid inside the pentode to be 1/10 of a micrometer away from the desired position, the impedance, the intrinsic impedance, and the DC gain and the AC gain as well are changing rapidly. So you have to set it up in the circuit, or you need to buy matched tubes. But the tubes you can buy who claim to be matched are just matched for DC gain, not AC gain. And what we discussing here is AC voltage, AC levels, AC distortion and AC gain. And no one matches output tubes within the AC field. They are only be matched in the DC region, because the tube testers around are always displaying the gain. If they do anyway, they only displays or read or calculate the gain, the DC gain, and not the AC gain, because the AC gain you need to have it in an amplifier, in a desired amplifier. If you wanna do an just with 2 output stages, output tubes, and another amplifier with I put this away, it's going annoying, and amplifier with 4 tubes or even 8 tubes, you got to match them all together to the right specs within the AC field.